In the quiet of winter, something old stirs again.
Christmas feels timeless, a day of lights, gifts and family. But the holiday we celebrate today is the end result of thousands of years in reinvention, long before it ever belonged to Christianity.
Christmas didn't begin with a star, a manger, or even the date, December 25th. Its roots stretch deep into the ancient world, and the story is far stranger than most people think.
To understand Christmas, you have to start long before the word existed. In the ancient Northern Hemisphere, winter wasn't a cozy season, it was a danger.
Crops died. Livestock needed shelter and darkness stretched across the sky. Civilizations responded the way humans always have. They created rituals to make sense of what frightened them.
The Romans celebrated Saturnalia, a festival of feasting, gift-giving, role reversal, and chaotic fun meant to lift spirits during the darkest days of the year. Homes were decorated with greenery, candles burned throughout the night, and society briefly turned upside down. Slaves dined as equals, masters served them, and rules relaxed.
Further north, Germanic and Norse peoples marked Yule, honoring the turning of the sun. They burned huge logs for warmth and protection, decorated their halls with evergreen branches, and believed supernatural forces roamed the winter sky. Feasting wasn't just fun, it was survival.
Early Christianity didn't celebrate the birth of Jesus. For the first 2 centuries, there was no Christmas. His birth date wasn't recorded in scripture, and early writers even argued that celebrating birthdays was a pagan custom.
So when did December 25th enter the story? Around the 4th century, Christian leaders faced a challenge. People across the Roman Empire were still celebrating Saturnalia enthusiastically. So the church made a strategic decision. December 25th, close to the winter solace and right in the heart of the most popular festival of the year, became the official date for Christ's birth. Not because they believed it was accurate, but because the timing made conversion easier. By giving people a new meaning for an old celebration, the church didn't erase Saturnalia, it absorbed it. And for many centuries, Christmas was still loud, chaotic, and far from the peaceful family holiday we imagine today.
To convert a culture, you don't start from scratch. You build on what already matters to people, and that's exactly how Christmas took root.
In medieval Europe, Christmas was less about calm reflection and more about controlled chaos. Villages crowned a lord of misrule, a chosen figure who turned society upside down for a few days. People feasted, drank heavily, and sang rowdy songs through the streets. Groups of the poor went door to door, demanding food and drink from the wealthy, a tradition that eventually softened into Christmas caroling.
Church services and pagan customs blended together. Evergreen branches, once symbols of pagan resilience, decorated Christian homes. Yule logs burned in fireplaces. Mummers performed plays. And Christmas became the biggest social celebration of the year. It was loud. It was messy. It was nothing like the quiet, gentle holiday we know.
By the 1800s, the Industrial Revolution reshaped society. Cities grew rapidly. Poverty increased, and the wild medieval version of Christmas began to feel out of place.
So the Victorians reinvented it, again. Writers like Charles Dickens transformed Christmas into a holiday of generosity, family, and moral reflection. His book, A Christmas Carol, didn't just tell a story, it helped reshape the entire holiday. Suddenly, Christmas was about warmth in the cold, charity in the poor, and the value of togetherness.
At the same time, new traditions arrived. Christmas trees, popularized in Britain by Queen Victoria and Prince Albert. Christmas cards, which spread across Europe. Gift-giving, now focused on children instead of adults. Family gatherings, encouraged as the center of celebration rather than public parties. What had been wild and public became personal, domestic, and sentimental. Christmas, once a chaotic festival of misrule, became a holiday built around home.
Even Santa Claus has a long and unusual journey. He begins with Saint Nicholas, a 4th century bishop known for generosity and protecting children.
Dutch settlers later carried his name, Sinterklaas, to America. There, his image changed again. In the 1800s, American writers and illustrators created a new character, a cheerful, bearded figure who traveled on Christmas Eve.
Then, in the 1930s, Coca-Cola commissioned holiday ads that finalised the modern look. Red suit, white fur trim, friendly face, and a belly that shakes like a bowl of jelly.
A medieval saint reshaped by Scandinavian folklore, reinvented by American advertising, and merged into Christmas tradition worldwide.
So the holiday we celebrate today isn't one single story. It's thousands of years woven together. A little Roman Saturnalia, a little Norse Yule, early Christianity, medieval chaos, Victorian sentiment, and a modern Santa built in the 20th century.
And that's the real story of Christmas. A winter tradition that never stopped changing because every generation needed it to mean something.